What's the crack with Andrew and Pat? The best bits of Good Morning Tipperary.
Home of Tip Today. Back this morning from 9.
Morning.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great.
How's things?
Not too bad.
How was
for
your weekend?
Tuesday morning. It was good.
Yeah? All right. I'm freaked out about the cruise ship story.
The Hantavirus.
Had you ever heard of Hantavirus before?
No, I hadn't.
We heard of Wheels disease.
Yeah, I know. It's from rodents.
It is. What's the difference?
I have no idea.
Okay. I'd never come across that before.
Apparently, it's contact with infected rodents.
Yes.
Their urine.
Yes.
Droppings,
and droppings, yeah.
Or saliva.
And it can become airborne, I think, as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I know there are a few different variations of it depending on where you are.
Right.
For some strange reason.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, I think most people, I have a huge problem with rats. Like, I just absolutely.
What about mice?
I'm not too bad with mice. Funny enough, just like if I see even, you'd see them, they cross the road sometimes, like they fly across the road. Oh man, I get a shiver. Like,
but they always say you're never more than how many?
I know that. I don't even want to think about that. I don't even want to think about it.
How big is the studio there?
I know that can't be the case. Jeez, now you have me looking around the ground. You'll be looking at my feet now. No, they freak me out. So 2 Irish people are among the 149 passengers. I give it 12 months. There'll be a Netflix documentary about this, and they can't.
You'll be first to watch it.
Of course I will. But like, I would have stupidly thought that like a fancy-pantsy cruise ship like that would not have rodents on it.
Well, see, the thing is now, you can at least safely say it's not going to sink.
Why?
Because rats always desert a sinking ship.
Oh, okay, right.
So if there's rats on board,
that's it's fine then.
It's safe.
But you would think, man.
But it doesn't
on
have
a
to have been
cruise
on board.
ship. Somebody said that to me over the weekend, and I spoke to him about it. Somebody said maybe
they stop off regularly.
It could have been a stop off someplace.
You never know.
They suggest. Well, I suppose they're not suggesting it, but they're. Well, are they suggesting that this is on the ship? I don't know actually.
Well, see, I don't think there's that much human to human.
Okay.
Transmission of it. There's not much.
And why can't they get off the ship? What's the problem there?
Because if there is human to human transmission, would you want them like landing?
No. Okay. Did you see the documentary about the ship where they had problems with the toilets and all that? That famous one. Where did you see that? No. Oh, I won't tell you. I'll let you find out about that one yourself. Where they were stuck on it for ages and ages too. And there was a bit of a problem with the toilets overflowing, and I mean like everywhere. I don't know which is worse, that or rats. But I'd never come across it before. Is it? Am I pronouncing it right? Is it Hantavirus?
Yeah, I think so.
Hantavirus. Wow. I got a story about the men's sheds too. They're after getting a few quid. I don't actually see that story. That's great.
Yep.
Cliffs of Moher and the Book of Kells and Temple Bar are the biggest letdowns when it comes to tourist attractions.
No, I have a problem.
I have a problem with that too. Will you hold on to your problem and tell me at 7:30?
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Are you all right? Because look at the time it is now. I want to play some music. See you tomorrow. Good luck.
It's just after 7 a.m. Good morning, Tipperary.
With Andrew Luby.
Tipperary's Tip FM.
That's what headline today.
When is Wimbledon starting? It's near the end of June, I think, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's well into summer and strawberry season.
Yeah, it always gives me that, when I see Wimbledon coming on the telly, it always gives me that kind of a summery feeling, I have to say. So you have a problem with this story. Let me tell people what it is, first of all, okay?
What the problem is, okay.
Okay. No, I don't know what your problem is, but I'm sure that you will have a problem. Like, a problem with everything.
Yeah.
I know you do. The Cliffs of Moher, the Book of Kells and Temple Bar are the biggest letdowns when it comes to tourist attractions here. A new report looked at more than 619,000 public reviews of 170 attractions, with many visitors underwhelmed by the offerings. Why are people underwhelmed and overwhelmed? Why are you never whelmed? Have you ever been whelmed? Why are you always over?
I think of somebody I'd like to whelm right now.
It found the Cliffs of Moher. I know this is going to be your problem. I bet you it is. It found the Cliffs of Moher showed the strongest expectation versus reality gap. Many visitors to the... I was near the Cliffs yesterday, actually. I told you I was in Ormore. Many visitors to the Cliffs rated it poorly due to fog and mist blocking their view. But you're like, what are we supposed to do about that? Is that what your problem is?
No.
Okay, tell me what your problem is. Go on.
Who in their right mind ever thought Temple Bar was a tourist attraction?
Yeah, no, I agree with you on the Temple Bar one. Like, I'd be saying, yeah. But I mean, the Book of Kells and the Cliffs of Moher. I mean, the Cliffs of Moher is amazing. And of course, yeah, like it's hit and miss depending on,
No, it's more hit and missed.
That's very good. You should wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
But that's your problem, is the Temple Bar thing, is it?
Yeah.
It's never... people flood to Temple. How much is a pint in Temple Bar these days?
Never had
It's
one.
silly money, like, isn't it? It's ridiculous. I see people putting stuff up on Facebook.
The whole Temple Bar
pictures
thing.
of receipts and all
Although,
that.
having said that,
Yeah.
I was up there a few months back now.
Yeah.
And There's a lovely little... There used to be food stalls in one part there, Temple Bar, but now they've got a craft fair type thing there, and some really nice,
that's good.
proper handmade crafts there.
Jeez, man, it's going to sound old now, but like Temple Bar is for youngsters, really, isn't it? Like if you want a real experience, like of a pub and all that in Dublin, just go for a walk for an hour, like in any direction, and find an old man's pub, like, and sit in there if you want to.
Right in there.
Ah, absolutely, because we're old men. So that's it, yeah. But look, what can you do with Cliffs of Moher? Like, it's nobody's fault. Like, if your expectations are
I would
with
have,
the fog and all that.
I would have a few issues with some things in the Cliffs of Moher.
Okay, what have you got an issue with?
The cost of car parking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's gone.
It's very expensive, is it?
Now. Yeah. And the fact that, okay, I know it's health and safety and all that.
Yeah.
You can't go within an ass's roar like it.
Well, rightly so. It freaks me out. I haven't been there in years now, but it does freak me out a little bit, especially when I see people there with kids and all that,
totally.
and they're not holding their hand and everything like people. God, is there any place else that you can think of that was? Oh, I don't want to talk about places that are a disappointment. Really, where's the best place? Like, if you were to advise somebody that if you're coming to Ireland first time, where do you really have to go?
Carecastle.
Yeah. Fair enough. And of course, you go to the Rock, 15, 20 minutes away. Yeah. You can get all that done.
Simple places like the Glen of Arlo.
Yeah, absolutely.
On a good day if it's not foggy.
Yeah, there you go. Good day.
The Clare Glens. Very underrated.
Yeah, it's a long time since I saw Clare Glens, actually. I think the, the trail that, sorry, I'm pointing now, doesn't work on the radio. The Wild Atlantic Way, there you go. The Wild Atlantic Way is fantastic.
By the Cliffs of Moher.
Of course it does.
And also Lough Derg again.
Even
for people in the south of Tipperary, many of them would not have been up around Lough Derg.
Do you know the funny thing about it is, if you're a tourist, you probably see more of Ireland than we have. Yeah. As I said to you, I was in Oranmore yesterday, and I can't remember the last time I was in Oranmore. And I saw a signpost for Sligo, and I can never remember being in Sligo ever. I'm sure I must have been as a child, but I can never remember being in Sligo. Isn't it funny that, like, tourists probably have seen more of the country than us? It's embarrassing to say that, isn't it?
Sligo or not as well.
Yeah, all right, okay, see you in a while. Good luck.
That's your Tip FM Sport for now. Sporting headlines at 11.
Right, so passengers watching videos with the volume up is the rudest type of behaviour in the car, according to Irish drivers, Pat. A new survey has been examining the top bugbears for motorists and their passengers. Have you got anything that you hate like people do in the car when you're driving the car?
No.
And you can wow, surprise, surprise.
Lots of hates of people around the car.
Okay. What do you mean people around the car?
Like externally.
Wow, what's your problem there like? Just people crossing the road and stuff? Ah, okay, all right. The 5 biggest pet peeves getting on drivers' nerves also include backseat drivers. Somebody like the backseat said, here, you want to watch that? Slow off there. Look, there's a car coming out there. Eating strong smelling. See, there are generally people in the car which are going to be family and friends. So, like, if somebody opens, like, a bag of crisps or something and they stink, like, you can say it to them, can't you? Really?
Too late then, they're open.
It probably is. Having a loud phone conversation and who takes their shoes and socks off in the car? Oh, no way, man. When asked about the entertainment, people appreciate it when they're on a road trip. Top 5 responses from drivers were music, radio. Okay, that's good for us, I guess. Conversation with passengers, music streaming, peace and quiet, and talk radio. I like peace. I have to actually say, this is just typically me, isn't it? I just like being on my own in the car, to be honest with you. I don't have to be trying to make conversation with people. Exactly. I like listening to the radio. I'm listening to a lot of podcasts, actually. I'm stuck in the old podcast mode for the last few months. Do you do podcasts in the car?
No, actually.
No. Well, I should say, first of all, of course I listen to Tip FM before somebody pulls me aside later and says, will you please say that you listen to Tip FM? Don't be promoting podcasts. There's some very good podcasts. The one I listened to, I wrote down a few. Criminal. Have you come across? You don't do any podcasts, do you not? You wouldn't know any of these, would you?
No, definitely not.
Criminal is great. There's a podcast called This American Life. There's one from the UK, from the global network over there called The News Agents, which is great. To be fair to RTE, as much as we give out about them, I tell you what they do very well is the Doc on One. Documentaries that they do. They are really well produced and very well done. And of course, Pat, I would have to say our very own podcast, which is called What's the Crack with Andrew and Pat. Jesus, man, I can't get enough of that. Like, I can't wait for it to drop every Friday. I get excited.
I tune in every Friday as well to see if I finally get the joke.
All right, go on, I'll talk to you later. It's 8:36 right now. Tuesday, not Monday, Tuesday. Tip FM. Morning.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm not doing too bad.
What's going on today, then?
Not a lot.
Problem with my socks. That's what I was doing.
I was wondering what you do. I thought you were stretching or something.
No, bloody socks. I got a bag of free socks, second-hand socks.
Was there a matching pair between the lot of them?
No, they were fine, actually. They were grand. It was like my father has, apparently, he has the world of socks.
Yeah.
And he was dumping like a bag of socks. So I said, I'll have those. I'll have them.
But what was the problem with them then?
Yeah, but no problem. He was just everybody buys him socks. Oh, the problem with the ones that he gave me.
Yeah.
Well, the problem now that I've realised with his socks is that he doesn't like socks that the elastic are tight on him.
Oh, yeah.
So when
they keep falling down on you.
And they keep falling down into me boots, don't they? There's nothing worse than that, is there? Constantly all day, reaching down.
Look, in all honesty now, with you, I'd expect you to have your socks down around your ankles.
But you know what I mean. It's just, look, it's not the end of the world, but it's just one of those bloody things, isn't it?
Bit of bailing twine.
And actually, to be fair now, I don't like the old the elastic to be too tight either. I like kind of like a medium tightness in the sock, so.
Call you Goldilocks.
What?
Goldilocks.
Goldilocks.
Yeah, not too tight, not too loose.
I don't get that. What's that from?
You don't like your socks to be
I know,
too
I get
tight.
that part, but what's the Goldilocks reference? What's that?
Porridge. Too hot, too cold, just right.
Oh, okay. That doesn't make much sense, does it really? Doesn't make any sense in my head. Worst joke Wednesday. Worst joke Wednesday.
One place I'd never like to be.
Worst joke Wednesday in my head.
Yeah.
I used to be a taxi driver exclusively for animals at Dublin Zoo. I often had to pick up a penguin. Pat, there's a new dating site. Man, that isn't even that. Come here a second.
I know, I hadn't heard it before.
Okay. There's a new dating site for people in their 90s. It's called Carbon Dating. You'll find them online.
Oh, God.
I'm being interviewed for a master butcher's job. There's quite a few of us actually that applied. I'm not doing that well in identifying different meats hanging in front of me. I think I'm facing the chop.
The stakes are too high.
Oh, that's better actually. Now, fair play to you. That's not bad now. Fair play to you. My neighbour was breeding racing deer. Anything to make a fast buck. Our friend Sue went to Turkey and got all her teeth done, didn't she? All new veneers. When she got the job...
Oh, no.
When she got the... Well, you know this, do you?
No, I can see where it's going already.
When she got the job in the gift shop, we all called her Souvenirs now. Quack.
What?
No, I've got a quack joke in a second. I just can't find it. Hang on a minute. I'll do that one later on. I'll go looking for it in a minute. Our local pub, Pat, is so rough. They had a quiz on Saturday night. The first question was, what are you looking at?
Leave it there.
Come on, let me find the quack. Let me find the quack joke. Oh, yeah, here it is. I replaced my rooster with a duck, Pat. Now I wake up at the quack of dawn.
It's just after 7 a.m. Good morning, Tipperary.
With Andrew Luby.
Tipperary's Tip FM.
That ached. What'd you say you won't talk to you about aches and pains? What's wrong with you? Did you say to me you would talk to me about aches and pains?
Yeah, just...
What's wrong with you?
You know yourself now.
I do. I know.
Yeah, we're starting to pick
Wait,
up.
No. You can't just say our age. There's 10 years between us.
What age are you
It's a
again?
whole decade. 51.
You're more than 51.
I'm 52, so.
Any advance on 52?
Hang on a minute. What age am I? I think I'm 52.
God almighty.
Wait till I just text somebody, just say somebody that would know.
Okay, but no, it's just...
What are you, 61?
One, yeah.
I averaged it, man, there's still 10 years.
No, there's not. If you're 52...
Okay, go back to the aches and pains.
Yeah, just, you know the way you wake up the odd morning, you can have aches and pains.
Every morning with me.
I know, and I'm not that bad yet, no. I was just thinking, I was listening to Stephen and talking to Stephen yesterday. And
Stephen Coe?
Yeah.
Who ran the marathon?
In Limerick.
The
weekend. And I was thinking, if anybody should be waking up with aches and pains, it's him.
Oh, no, I suppose if you're fit like he is, it's different for us.
I suppose, yeah. But imagine trying to get to his fitness level. Imagine the aches and pains that would involve.
Oh, I can imagine.
But fair play to him. He was saying yesterday, now he didn't have a great day on Saturday, he was saying. I think he said, what was his second worst marathon ever?
Okay.
But he's ran 18 of them.
Wow.
And he was telling the listeners yesterday about the Limerick experience.
Wow.
But imagine 18 marathons.
Yeah.
Fair play to him.
Yeah. I'm in pain all the time, man. I just take it now as part of my life. It's
any particular point, or does it move around?
It doesn't move. It stays where it was, and then there's new ones.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
but the old one doesn't go away.
no, I keep saying it. I keep saying it. Everybody knows now at this stage. For some reason, my neck and my shoulder. But I think I'm sleeping funny.
Do you drive with the window in the car down?
Yeah, but I don't have the pen on the right hand side. I have it on the left hand side.
No, it bounces across from the other window.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You think that's what I'm
That's
getting
a
at?
known fact.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
With it? Okay.
I watched a documentary about it.
I'm sure you did, yeah. A full documentary about
And
it.
I listened to a podcast.
I'm sure you did, yeah. Yeah. I saw my neighbour putting out clothes for some rabbits this morning. When I asked her why, she said she was training to be a hairdresser.
Oh, my God.
I took a bookie's daughter out for a drink last night. I got her home at 10 to 1. In the army, Pat, I was in the catering department in charge of making jams and marmalades. I wasn't a regular, I was just in the preserves. Yesterday, it's Worst Joke Wednesday, by the way.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
I'm not reminding you, like, just tell everybody else.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
I think they've probably guessed.
they've probably guessed it by now. Yesterday, I bought a world map. And I gave my wife a dart and I said, throw it, and wherever it lands,
Yeah.
we'll go on holidays.
Behind the...
Fridge for 2 weeks. We're staying there, yeah. Now, do you know you always accuse me of, like, recycling jokes?
Well,
and
there's
all that.
one for you, just
Well,
as a
have
prime
I,
example.
did I add that before?
Yeah, I thought it was the wardrobe the last
Okay,
time.
right. Well, sit there. It's
You're getting around the place.
There's variation there. So I looked at this one, and I've definitely heard it before, but I don't know if we had it here before. But anyway, I'll go do it again. Yeah, you'll tell me if we had. I know you will. I came second in the national toe-sucking competition. Did I have this before?
No, I think I would remember that.
It was the first time that I ever tasted defeat. Right, good luck. See you later.
That's your Tip FM Sport for now. Sporting headlines at 11.
All right, so last few for you for Worst Joke Wednesday today. Are you all right? Are you sitting down there? Are you okay? Are you all right?
I'm grand. I'm just saying last lot, thankfully, for another week.
Just started working at a new bicycle shop in town. They've already made me the spokesperson, Pat.
Which is one of the most difficult jobs to do, to build a wheel.
God, really?
Yeah, it is actually.
That's fine, okay. I don't need to know that. It's fine.
Well, if you're getting a new gig, you
No,
do.
you're fine. You're grand at that, okay? I see there's a new Egyptian undertaker's business just opened in Limerick. The advert says satisfaction guaranteed or your mummy back.
Shouldn't laugh at that.
Did you know that French fries weren't actually made in France, Pat? They originally were cooked in Greece.
Belgium, actually, don't they?
Oh, come on, will you?
Yeah, French fries are Belgian.
Oh, God. Scientists have grown human vocal cords in a Petri dish, Pat. The results speak for themselves. Teacher says, Johnny, can you use the word gruesome in a sentence? Johnny says, yes, miss, no problem. I be short and then I grew some. On our way back from a night out last night, my wife said to me, let's stop and visit my Uncle Nicholas. So we took the scenic route. Scenic route. Do you know what we missed on Monday, actually? Was Star Wars Day.
Yeah, May the 4th be with you.
Yeah, May the 4th be with you.
Yeah.
We always good. It's always
It was bank holiday. We weren't here.
Yeah, I know that.
It's not always bank holiday.
It's not. That's what I was going to say. It's not always bank holiday.
No.
Okay, all right, okay.
Unless it happens to be the first.
Yeah, because I remember we had been here for Star Wars Day in the past. Anyway, little Star Wars joke for you. Do you remember the pirate? Did you see any of the Star Wars films? Do you remember the pirate in Star Wars?
No.
R2D2. Good luck.
Good luck. That's it for now. Tip FM, home of Tip Today. Back this morning from 9.
Morning.
Hello.
How are you?
Not too bad.
I was only half listening to you because I was doing something else, as usual.
That's what the teacher said every day to you, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what
Or that's what you said to the teacher.
I've ended up where I am in life. That ship left Cape Verde in how many days ago?
Don't know.
Oh, okay, all right.
Recent days,
Anyway. So it's on the way for the Canaries, is it? Ah, okay, right. So are they going to be allowed, like, get off the ship there?
Eventually.
But they have got a week of...
They'll be quarantined for a little while, but I think authorities in the Canaries are kind of going, we're not so sure.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay,
Right?
sorry.
No, but that's what I'm just talking to you about it. Like, that's what I was thinking. So Cape Verde is South Africa, is it?
I don't know.
Okay, well, it took you a moment.
I was trying to think there, but... By the way, on the mystery voice,
Yeah.
and me saying, when you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't say I knew, but when you think about it, yeah, there was good logic there in choosing somebody from the 80s.
Okay.
Because it did have that kind of a vibe to it.
Okay.
And when you think
what does
of
that
it,
even mean? Like, it has that kind of vibe to it.
the sound, the voice...
Not really. Like, the subject matter was...
No, not the subject matter.
Was ice and all
I
that.
said
Okay, go on.
the
Okay,
voice.
go on, yeah.
And MC Hammer would be the go-to person for that era.
Can't touch this.
Okay, I'll stay
I
back.
was given €1 for every time I was told that. I'd have €7.
Also,
Go on.
on the mystery voice,
Jeez, you can't get a word in. Go
I
on.
said something else to you yesterday.
What'd you
as
say?
well. You were saying yesterday, after the €800 was given away, that's nice money,
It is nice money.
that you had to go and find a new one.
Yeah. And what
And I
did you,
was
what did you
saying
say
to
to me? Why don't you have a few ready?
Yeah, like you've had loads of time.
It's not that difficult to get a new one.
Well, you were complaining about having to do it.
Well, I tell you what I was complaining about now. To be
Having to
honest,
give away
with
the
you.
€800.
No, like it's not out of my own pocket. Like so, what I love
Have you
is
wait till you see your paycheck at the end of the month?
oh my god, what I love is when it gets up around big money.
You wanted it to get bigger.
I did, yeah. I mean, I'm always liking to get up over the 1,000.
Yeah.
You know, like we're back on smaller money today. So, I mean, like I was happy for Wayne and Clonmel to win the money, obviously. But there's part of me, too, that is happy, too, when the money isn't won every day. It makes sense to you, does it? Okay. No, maybe it doesn't.
You making sense
Watching
to me now would be-
watching a documentary on pigeons last night. Roller pigeons and tumbler pigeons. Do you ever hear of
I've heard of a tumbler pigeon.
Have you?
I've never heard of a roller one.
I'll tell you all about them.
Is it anything to do with, like...
I was half asleep watching
Fun
it.
fair?
I was half asleep
Theme
watching
park?
it, right? No, it's not. No, it's not. I'll tell you about it. God, a book.
It's just after 7 a.m. Good morning, Tipperary.
With Andrew Luby.
Tipperary's Tip FM.
Sporting headlines at 8.
So, I just watched, like, stupid things, like, I have to tell you, right? Like, I mean, I said it's before, like daytime telly, because we're here so early, we get home that bit earlier, and, Place in the Sun and all, like nonsense stuff that's on. There's a thing on Channel 4 where people have bought castles, like in France and all that. I don't know what it's called. Or something.
Yeah, the chap with a very impressive moustache.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
Yeah. He
And
was in
They kind of follow the journey of people restoring castles.
kind of chateau type thing.
Yeah, that's it. Like I would just sit down and just watch that all nonsense, like honestly,
And kind of think, nah, I wouldn't have painted that room that colour.
they slag me off at home. Like they come in and say, "What in God's name are you watching?" Like after that, I could watch Married at First Sight, like in Australia or something. I could get through 9 episodes of that.
Oh my God!
So I gets a bit of an old slagging at home. But I'm big on my old documentaries. So I was, I always feel like that I've learned something, So.
Have you ever put any of what you've learned
Not really.
to use?
Not really.
No.
But
you would be my phone a friend, though, I suppose, in some ways.
Well, I wouldn't be too bad, like.
Yeah.
When it comes to that. Especially if you have a question on pigeons. Or roller pigeons or tumbler pigeons. Which one are the ones you heard of?
Tumbler
pigeons. After watching it now last night, I don't know what's the difference, actually. There
One
is some
rolls,
kind of...
the other tumbles.
Oh,
when
that's
they're
it.
going
That's it.
downhill.
That's exactly it. I think it's the roller pigeons, right? But here's an interesting fact, right? God, does anybody care about this?
You're sounding Donald Trumpish now.
Am I?
Yeah.
Like a word salad, like. So these fellas, right?
The roller ones.
The roller pigeons, right? They fly so high up into the air that there's a lack of oxygen. Okay.
Okay.
And they pass out. Right? These fellas, right? They pass out, okay?
Yeah.
And they fall, because they passed out, they fall from a great height, Pat.
Okay.
But before they hit the ground, they come around.
Hopefully.
No, they do. I think they do.
Okay.
Like, in all cases, I think they do, right? So the old documentary was saying, why do they do this? And then they must have asked one of them. I don't know how they found out. They must have... How do you find these things out? Please don't ask me. I don't know. But apparently, it's like a drug for them. So it's a kind of a natural high. Well, not that kind of a high, but it's that kind of a natural high, right?
Okay.
So, like, when they get the lack of oxygen, they like it. So they kind of go up and they're kind of like if they're steamed up, like if they're after been drinking or something, right? So they go up as high as they can. Next thing, and then they're gone. And next thing they start falling. And then they come around and all that. But I just thought you'd be interested.
Are you going to explain why they're called roller pigeons?
I don't know, because there's another name. Like
You were making a cup of tea during
No,
that bit, were you?
I don't know what they call roller pigeons or barrel pigeons, but I don't know, man. Like, it's amazing stuff, like, isn't it?
Yeah, fascinating. Thanks for that.
I'll watch something again tonight and tell
Every
you,
day's a school
inform you. Every day's a school day. All right, 7:37 right now on Thursday morning, Tip FM. Good night.
Last night I had the strangest.
Sporting headlines at 11.
Right, so Irish accents are among the most difficult to learn for British and American actors, according to Sarah Valentine, who has more than 30 years' experience in the TV and film industry. Says the Northern Ireland accent is the hardest to teach, as it's quite nasally Do you think it's a little bit nasally?
Depends on what part.
I suppose it does, right? She told the Irish Mirror that the Scottish, Liverpool and Geordie accents can also be very difficult for actors to master. Is it very different in the north of Ireland, depending on where you go? Is it quite different, is it like? Yeah, you've more experience of that. I've not been to the north in, 30 years, I would say.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then the troubles ended.
Yeah, good man.
Coincidence, I'm sure.
Yeah. Can you do the Northern Ireland accent?
No, I'm hopeless at accents generally anyway, yeah.
The word that people say that you should use if you're trying to is community. They're quite...
No, I'm just thinking there's a whole series of TikToks.
Is there? I think it was Jimmy Carr that I saw doing that, actually. What does he say? Something in community. Community. See? Something in community. That's not bad, actually. No. Is it? It's not bad community.
What part of the north would that be from?
I have no idea. I was thinking about actors who have had the worst. So if you go on YouTube or go on Google and you put in worst Irish accents, guess who comes up? Do you remember a film called Far and Away from many years ago? Nicole Kidman and...
Tom Cruise?
There you go.
Tell me you like my hat.
You're not wearing a hat.
Say it. Say you like my hat.
You're not wearing a hat.
Say it. Why can't you say it, Shannon?
I mean, seriously, come on. How bad is that?
They do well in Fair City.
Probably. Community. See you later. Good luck.
It was so easy that night. Should have been.
Home of Tip today. Back this morning from 9.
All right, hey, how are you?
I'm grand.
Poor old Bonnie Tyler.
Yeah.
What'd you say? She's 74, is it?
74.
I just looked her up there. I didn't realise this real name, Gaynor Hopkins.
Oh,
Gaynor Hopkins was her name. Did a lot of work with Jim Steinman, who was your man that did all the stuff with Meatloaf, as you know.
Yeah.
And I also didn't realise this. Hang on, I have to cough. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Man flu developing.
I'm starting to sound like Bonnie Tyler. Hang on a sec.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, I better not. What I was going to say, actually, that kind of raspy voice that she's famous for. She didn't always sound like that. I did know this.
As a child, no, she definitely sang.
Yeah, no, that is a child. But she was a singer in the 70s, and she had surgery for, whatchamacallit?
Tonsils?
Vocal nodules, removed. And that's the way she ended up. And she thought her singing career would be over, but she was famous.
It got even better.
It got even better. Yeah, so Bonnie Tyler, she's in Portugal. Is that what you said, that she's in Portugal?
In Portugal,
okay. Now, what else have we got today then? David Attenborough's got a birthday today.
100.
Can you believe he's 100 today?
Yeah, I do believe
fantastic.
it. I believe it.
He's just wonderful, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's just fantastic. Being described as a true national treasure in the UK. There's a live concert tonight. It's on BBC One, I think. And how I know that is, well, it's probably written here anyway someplace, is because it was my parents that actually brought it to my attention during the week. And they were afraid, they wanted to see it and they were afraid they'd forget it. And I don't have Sky, I have Air for the telly, right? What do you have? Sorry.
Air now.
Can you do that with the dodgy box? Can you press the...
Don't know, actually. I thought you'd know that.
You have Air now, okay.
Yeah, I went from Sky.
Okay, well, on the Sky thing, you see, I've never had this on Sky. You go to the programme, which they did the other day, and they press the red button and it'll be recorded, which is pretty cool. So just in case they forget it, anyway, we describe it as a national treasure. Yeah, that's happening tonight.
Who's playing?
Well, there's a load of people playing. I don't know. It doesn't say who's playing.
You didn't check.
It doesn't say. I'll look it up and I'll find out at past. But it's a little birthday party for him in the Royal Albert Hall in London, marking the occasion of his birthday. Is
it a live concert?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Well, I don't know, is it live? I think it's on at 8:30 this evening, and it probably starts at 7:30 for the people there. But the BBC tend to do that. They don't do a lot of stuff live. They
don't take a chance.
They don't. They've been caught with their pants down a couple of times with stuff like that. So I think.
Do you want to explain that?
I know, you know what I mean.
No,
you know what I mean.
I don't want to know either.
So that's it. Now it's gone on. Friday. It's Friday anyway.
It is.
What else am I going to say to you? That's probably boring for people. The story about headphones, like wired headphones making a comeback.
Yes.
We'll talk about your man, the German fella that won a landmark case.
I thought that was funny.
For the sun loungers and that. That's an interesting
Also,
one.
can I just mention...
You can.
I doubt they're listening, but if they are... To the gentleman that was thumbing on the N24 near Sure Hall this morning.
Thumbing?
Yeah, look, hitching a ride.
Hitching a ride, okay,
Yeah.
Thumbing, hitching a ride, yeah.
There are things that you
Very
can get.
few people do that anymore.
I know, yeah. Which makes you even more unlikely to stop and give him a lift.
You're going to say he was in the dark, like.
But when it's pitch dark, you could at least get like some bit of reflective clothing. Or even if you have a phone, just use the torch on the phone to show that you're there.
Okay. Are you all right now?
He's scared the living daylights out.
All right, okay. You need a little bit of a vent. Are you all right?
I'm all right. He won't be if he keeps doing that.
Do you need a hug?
No.
It's just after 7 a.m. Good morning, Tipperary.
With Andrew Luby.
Tipperary's Tip FM.
Headlines at 8.
Okay, at the risk of boring the hell out of people, I did briefly mention that there's a story about wired headphones making a comeback. Now, you know me, I don't know a lot about nothing. Does that make sense?
You know a little bit about
I know a little bit about lots of things, but I don't know a whole lot about most things. I do know about headphones. I'm not an expert on it, but the only reason
You're a connoisseur.
No, certainly not a connoisseur of headphones, but I've just had enough of them down through the years, right? So, like, what I'd say... So, anyway, look, the story is that global sales of wired, like these guys, wired headphones, are up 20% in the first 6 weeks of this year. The trend is being fueled by celebrities being spotted without wireless headphones. Now, my lads at home have those. They're the Apple ones. They're like, I think they're about 180 quid.
They're
stupidly
dear.
They're silly money, right? But now they love them. Right? And I cannot use these things at all. I've tried. So these are just sticky in... Earbuds, right? And they're very clever the way they work with the phone and all that. That, you know, if you leave down the phone, it'll stop, and you can tap the thing on the side there, and you can pause music and all that. So the other day I was out doing a bit of stuff in the garden, and I took Drew's headphones and I popped them on anyway, and I said, these will be grand now. I'll just listen to a bit of radio, a bit of music while I'm doing it. And maybe it's my ears. They will not stay in my ears. They just won't. I know you're thinking of something clever to say there. I can see the...
No, I'm just thinking that, like, frame of a pair of glasses will work no problem, but you can't get earbuds.
No, they don't. Have you ever tried them, man? They just don't stay in for some reason. Now, maybe there's a knack or a trick to kind of twisting them or push them in more. And then if they come out a little bit, the sound isn't great. And here's what happens then, right? If I bend down, they'll fall out. And if they start to fall out and I push them in with my finger, I end up pausing what's on because of the controls on the side of it. And I wouldn't have them in a million years. So a really good pair of wired headphones. And what I'd say to you too about headphones, if you buy headphones to the kids, buy headphones for yourself, this hype about like Beats and Dr. Dre and all these fellas, forget about that crack, right? 100 quid. Now, 100 quid is a lot for anything, for headphones anyway. But 100 quid will buy you a fantastic set of headphones. Like one of the brands that, like these ones that we use, these Bear Dynamics ones, right? Oh God, I'm boring myself now. But like you'll get these, the ones I'm using, man, are about 100 quid. That's all they are. Not big money. Not big money anymore. And they're as good as you get, like. I mean, the best of the best, like. So there you go. Nothing else going on, no. Oh God, how many people just turned off?
Sporting headlines at 11.
I was going to ask you, but I think you use Spotify, don't you? Yeah, because I know we spoke about it. I think most years you kind of go through, they do a Spotify Wrapped thing, don't they?
They do indeed.
That's how I remember you mentioning that before. I don't. I use the Amazon one. They're the same. They're the same thing. But I'd love to know. I should have probably checked on the phone. I don't know how much I pay for the Amazon one. It's one of those things just comes out every month.
Yeah. I know the Spotify one has gone up recently.
But that's what I was going to say. Spotify users are going to be charged up to 15% extra on their bills very soon. The company is adding €1 to its individual plans. You've got an individual plan, have you?
No, family.
Oh, family plan. To the total, giving you a new total of $12.99. So let me see. Subscribers to the family one will pay an additional €3, Pat. Extra. It's going to be 23 a month for the family one.
I think mine is only 20, gone up to 20. Or maybe it's going up to 23.
Subscribers to the family deal, it says here, are going to pay an additional €3, adding up to almost €23 a month. So I don't know. It seems a lot, doesn't it? Like, how much is Netflix now? You know, I know, like, I'm not comparing like with like, but I mean, you know what I mean? As a subscriber for stuff like that every month. Yeah, come here, just before we go. We got this story during the week. So this German fellow, right, has won a landmark case after the sun loungers at his holiday resort were constantly reserved by other tourists. You're not a sun holiday person, and I'm not a sun holiday person, but you know the crack with that, don't you? Yeah. That like you get down there early,
your towel down
you put your towel down, right? So most people would know that. He took the action against the travel agency that he used to book his trip to the Greek island of Kos. He argued that the firm and hotel management failed to enforce a ban refusing fellow tourists from reserving poolside loungers with towels. He says that he was getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go down to put his towel on his lounger, and he still couldn't get a lounger.
But the
funny
thing about that is that traditionally, I think the German tourists were always the ones blamed for putting the towel out early.
Yeah. Anyway, he won his court case. He won €900. But it's a bit daft. But then, having said that too, like I can imagine like having breakfast. Let's say you can't do that, and you have the breakfast in the hotel or something. I mean, the bloody rush then for loungers, like, and you know, to be like musical chairs, like. It's, I mean, how could you go about doing that? Like,
and then if you do
that in a fairway, like?
If you do go down early, to the beach or the swimming pool or whatever it is, and you lie there for an hour, can you then put your towel on it?
Oh, you leave your towel and leave your stuff on it, like. And then, of course, it's like anything. You could be gone, like, into the local town for a couple of hours. Yeah. You see, that's a little bit unfair, all right. Hey, listen, have a good weekend, all right? Bye.
You color and fracture the light.
What's the crack with Andrew and Paz? The best bits of Good Morning Tipperary.